It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. It is better to be alone than in bad company. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind than on the externals in the world. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. The turning points of lives are not the great moments, the real crises are often concealed in occurrences so trivial in appearance that they pass unobserved. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. I conceive a knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. We must consult our means, rather than our wishes. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those be well tried, before you give them your confidence. To persevere in one's duty, and be silent is the best answer to calumny. Discipline is the soul of an army, it makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. We should not look back, unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. Strive not with your superiors in argument, but always submit your judgment to others, with modesty. A bad war is fought with a good mind. Decision-making, like coffee, needs a cooling process. I will die on my feet before I will live on my knees. Individuals entering into society must give up a share of liberty to preserve the rest. The basis of our political systems is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty, abused to licentiousness. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. If the cause is advanced, indifferent is it to me where, or in what quarter, it happens. Harmony, liberal intercourse, with all nations, are recommended by policy, humanity, and interest. The great mass of our citizens require only to understand matters rightly, to form right decisions. I had rather be on my farm than be emperor of the world. Speak not evil of the absent, for it is unjust. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail, in exclusion of religious principles. Show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another, though he were your enemy. Speak not injurious words, neither in jest nor earnest, scoff at none, although they give occasion. My first wish is, to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth. A knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Make sure you are doing what God wants you to do, then do it with all your strength. Never attach where it is obvious. It is best to be silent, for there is nothing more certain than that it is at all times more easy to make enemies than friends. Freedom and property rights are inseparable. You cannot have one without the other. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. No punishment, in my opinion, is too great for the man who can build his greatness upon his country's ruin. It is impossible to reason without arriving at a supreme being. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone, and let your hand give in proportion to your purse.